today's video, and in today's video, I'll be doing a 2024 election prediction between Ron DeSantis and Sherrod Brown. First off, by the time this comes up, I mean, it's already the 10th this is scheduled for, or this is the video for the 9th, but by the time this comes up, it'll probably be 12:30, 12:45, a.m. on the 10th. Also, I may have already done one of these. I thought I probably had. I went through my videos though, and I did like the Command F thing to search, and I didn't find it. I don't think. So yeah, even if I did do one of these, my prediction has probably changed since the last time. So yeah, and I'm also gonna try to go pretty quickly. For Brown's likely states in Mexico, he's going to probably do worse with the Hispanic Latino vote, but do better with oil workers. Virginia is actually probably going to shift pretty far to the right. DeSantis is going to get pretty meh. He's going to get less rural turnout, but still pretty decent. Brown, I don't see being amazing in the D.C. suburbs, and I don't see him being amazing. I don't see him being amazing for black voters. New Hampshire, I think that generally New England RDS will probably do better, but against someone like Brown's going to do well enough with white rural college educated voters in New Hampshire and probably in man at large that he's gonna carry them both by likely margins. In Minnesota, Brown's gonna get pretty decent turnout for Minneapolis and do pretty well with the working class. RDS will still probably struggle in the suburbs. They'll get less rural turnout. Nebraska's second and Nebraska's first. Both of them, the suburbs will continue to shift to the left. I don't see either of them being particularly great in the suburbs. Kansas RDS is going to get less rural turnout, and the suburbs will shift away from him. Texas RDS will get less rural turnout, but Brown's not exactly great for the Hispanic Latino vote, and he's also the suburbs will continue to shift, but he's also not amazing for suburban voters. Also, black voters don't have like a huge share of the electorate, or a huge share of the population. Rather, I think they actually have a larger share of the electorate than they do of the population. In Texas, but Brown is also gonna struggle with black voters and will probably go to RDS likely. It could be Lane, but I'm going to give it to him likely. Florida, RDS is incredibly popular there. I think he's going to do pretty well with older white voters and with suburbanites in like his home state. For whatever reason, he did actually pretty decent in Florida. And I see RDS being too popular among Floridians. South Carolina, RDS is going to get slightly less rural turnout. Brown's going to struggle even more though with the black vote. Which could give it to RDS light, or which could give it to RDS safe. Indiana, RDS is going to get less rural turnout. Brown's going to do very well with the working class. The suburbs will probably shift a little bit to him, and Brown will probably get less black turnout. But it could be kind of weird. But I see him still doing well enough to be able to counteract that. And I still see also RDS getting less rural turnout. Plus the suburbs shifting away from him. For Brown's lean states, he gets Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Iowa, and Maine second. Not Wyoming, Iowa. Brown's getting well enough with Obama to Trump voters to carry it by 1 to 2%. That's not necessarily my lean margin. That's probably gonna be in the description of this video, but I think that's probably what he's gonna carry it by. Which is probably gonna be like a lean margin. If he carries it by exactly 1%, it's debatable for tilt. I'm not even certain what if that qualifies for tilt or lean. But he's probably gonna carry it by like a low lean. Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. Wisconsin being the most conservative. Wisconsin voting farthest to the right. Michigan voting farthest to the left. Pennsylvania kind of voting between the two. RDS is gonna get less rural turnout. Brown's gonna do pretty well. Brown's gonna do very well with the working class. He's gonna get a significant net gain. With the working class, the suburbs will continue to shift to the left. He's going to do well enough with black voters. That he carries them by lean. I don't see him having enough appeal to black voters to be able to carry them by likely, though. Maine second, he has enough populist appeal. For RDS's lean states, he doesn't have any. For the tilt states, Brown gets Nevada and Ohio, while RDS gets Arizona, Georgia, and North Carolina. Nevada, Brown's gonna get probably less Hispanic and Latino turnout. RDS is probably gonna get less rural turnout, but it's not gonna be as sharp of a drop as Brown. So it could easily go to him lean, but I'm gonna give it to him till Arizona. I don't see Brown having the appeal in the traditionally conservative suburbs, but I also don't see RDS having the appeal. I see enough traditional conservatives turning out for RDS and enough just not turning out. That Browns, or typically Hispanic Latino, that Browns main voting block of Hispanic Latino voters, or not necessarily main, or maybe main. I'm not even certain how large of a share of the electorate they have, particularly, or if it's his main voting block. But Browns, one of Brown's bigger voting blocks of Hispanic and Latino voters, not really turning out for him either. RDS getting enough rural turnout to carry a tilt. Georgia, or not Hispanic and Latino voters not turning out for Brown heavily enough. Georgia, RDS is going to get less rural turnout, Brown's going to get less black turnout. But the differences will be large enough, or the differences will be sharp enough to the point that RDS carries it, or Brown's drop in turnout will probably be worse than RDS's. North Carolina, RDS is going to get less black turnout, or Brown's going to get less black turnout. RDS is going to get less rural turnout. Brown's going to do better with the working class and probably do pretty decent. Sorry, I just touched my mic with like my finger. I'll probably do better and probably do decent with white voters in the suburbs. They'll probably struggle with minorities in the suburbs, but I still see it going to DeSantis. Still probably voting to the right of Georgia. That could see Brown appeal to the working class, giving it to him, or having him lose it by a narrower margin than Georgia. Ohio, Brown's going to get less black turnout. RDS is going to get less rural turnout. Brown's going to do well enough in the suburbs and shift them. He's going to do well enough with the working class and nearly carry it, probably. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. Stay tuned for my next video. Please comment your suggestions down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in my next video, hopefully. Bye!